Welcome to another St. Mary video. Today we're going to talk about the transfer process. Whenever there's a change in level of care of a patient, the Joint Commission requires us to document a review of the orders for the patient during the period of the change in level of care. Meditech has a built-in process called the transfer process to allow providers to meet this condition. There are two ways to complete the process. Both are acceptable. One is called the review and confirm method, and the other is called the concurrent method. The review and confirm method is what you're probably already used to, where you look at all the orders on the Orders tab and make any changes or additions as necessary, and then use the transfer process to actually confirm and document the change in level of care. The concurrent process is where you use the transfer module to perform concurrent review, ordering, and documentation all at the same time. We recommend that you use the review and confirm methodology as it offers the most ordering features and allows providers to essentially continue their existing workflow and not have to learn something new. The concurrent methodology strays away from the existing workflow, but it can be equally as effective for providers who can see past the nuances of using this methodology. The following demonstration is going to show you the review and confirm methodology. Feel welcome to schedule a training session after you review the demonstration. Our informatics staff is more than delighted to train you in either or both methodologies. The first step is to prepare for the transfer process. So let's take a scenario. So let's say you have a patient that's on the floors that now looks toxic and has developed a fever and a white count. Your first step would be to decide that the patient needs to be transferred to the ICU, after which you would go ahead and review the orders and make any addendums or modifications as you normally would during routine patient care. Next, you would use the transfer process to actually review and document your review. To do that, click the transfer button on the ordering module. It would bring up this screen. What we recommend you do next is actually minimize everything that's on the screen. The current inpatient medications and lab may start out expanded. You just click the little minus button to collapse all of the headers. Beginning with the bottommost order type, in this case it's the Other tab, use the radio buttons to continue or stop the orders as indicated. If you click on the header label where the red arrows are on this slide, you can select all of the radio buttons in the column that you click on. So to continue all the other orders, you would click on the Continue on Transfer label. Doing that would make your screen look something like this. You would repeat this process for every label going forward, moving up from other to nursing to consults to nutrition and so on until you eventually get to the medications. This only really serves the purpose of checking and making sure that you have all the orders that you want. You may also consider using the home medications section at the top of this tab, which would allow you to continue orders that the patient was on as an outpatient that were not previously ordered on the patient. There's also a few more choices at the bottom, including add orders and add medications. These buttons allow you to add new orders as indicated and would open up very familiar screens that you're used to from the main ordering module in Meditech. Now this is your most important step. After you're done continuing or discontinuing and adding orders, you should click the Process Transfer button to complete the documentation. Clicking OK here does nothing. It essentially puts the whole process on hold until you come back and click that Process Transfer button. Again, very important, Process Transfer commits all of the changes that you made, not the OK button. After you process the transfer, you'll come back to this familiar ordering screen. You'll see all of your orders on the screen with your additional orders, and you'll see a status updated. You should proceed now and save and file with your usual PIN process. You've completed the transfer process. Congratulations. Stay tuned for other St. Mary videos.